Hello everybody and welcome back to the end. Unfortunately, this is the end. This is the end of the map because, as I feared last time, my trains are just insanely gridlocked. This is them being gridlocked after hours and hours of me having stopped science. This is not running. This is not running anymore, and every other scenario I have actually tried, with this being the best one, results in some insane gridlock. It's always the same thing. I've even stopped them from here just to get them cleared. They cannot get cleared. That's also an attempt to stop them going up and down on each other. I've tried several different scenarios, unfortunately. So, whoa. That's not what I want to do. Shut up. What fitting end, I suppose. Come on. Okay. All my bots are dead. Except one. Woohoo. Okay. That was weird. But anyway, that's actually a perfect end to all of this. Situation was that we were happy and lucky. Happy-go-lucky. Everything was going up and south, up, down, upside down, left, right, words, and it was fine. And then I detected, as I said at the last moment in the episode, that some things were happening like this. They were just waiting there and waiting too much. So I ran some tests. Test 1, keep on going, do nothing else. Just let's see what happens with research running. That resulted in gridlock. Okay, and that's after a day of testing. So fine, nothing can be done about that. Go back, load the other scenario, and now stop research and keep on going. Same gridlock. I'm saying, okay, let's try to imagine a scenario that this doesn't happen anymore, and I come to this. I've stopped researched, I made all the paths, go forward, and I've even removed the go down paths to only be applicable to the last 2 lines. Theoretically, that should be the best scenario ever. It wasn't. It's still gridlocked, but it's still moving. But if I leave it for a day, it's still gonna get gridlocked to the amount of time that it's not possible to relax from, mainly because, which is also surprising, of LTN. LTN has timeouts. Timeouts mean more trains. What trains means is that it's asking for one train to do the same route again because the other train has been somewhere here, for example, and wants to go somewhere that it doesn't want to go. It's a major disappointment. As I said, I've spent about 3 days running Factorio continuously, trying different scenarios. There is no working this out. Unfortunately, this backbone doesn't work. All my trains basically are here. There are next to no trains on depot stations anywhere. All my depot stations are basically empty except for some issue. But this is empty, all of them, most of them. The vast majority of them are not where they're supposed to be. So I don't see a way out of this, unfortunately. I don't. I wish there was, but what I should have been doing basically is just building them one side only. Maybe I want to try this. So this is future time. What should I be doing? What do you think I should be doing? I basically failed to get this up to a sustainable 1000 science per minute. There are things that I could do. And for example, if I do continue on Factorio and I don't branch out to another game, then I think the next map would be basically without biters, because literally this is not about them anymore. Sure, they are manageable and I haven't had a problem with them. Fun fact, if you leave your factory running while you are while you're sleeping, just to see what will happen, then you'll come in the morning and you'll see some biters having spawned directly inside. I even saw spiders here, for example. I know this is specifically why it was, yeah, you didn't come here. No, and it's not like they ate the entire factory and came down here. No, they spawned. The game spawns, something spawns, I don't know what spawns, but I literally had spiders spawn inside my factory and destroy stuff. And some areas were worse than others. It's fine. So as I was saying, this is not about biters. Biters might be okay, fun, whatever, pew pew, but Factorio to me is not about them. And I did disrespect them at the very start of this series, and I do understand this, and I have been trying to, you know, work with them. And I do like my creation here. This was awesome. It served me very well. I'm glad I've thought it out. I was happy that I have this as a problem to solve, and I solved it, I believe. I don't have any complaints about my borders here whatsoever. They work. So biters is not a problem that I need to solve again. So if I ever play Factorio again, I'm not playing with biters. So that leaves us only to what am I doing in a new base? Am I doing again 1000 SPM? Maybe, because maybe I should actually finish it. And maybe this time the SPM should be with modules. As you'll note, I haven't used any module whatsoever in any of these. So maybe I do need to employ modules next time. Maybe also employing modules will have some better effect, or maybe it won't. But what about the trains, which was the thing that busted me up? Well, here's a thought. One thought is, since I no longer have biters to contest with, I basically remove them. Remove the backbone. Not them, remove the backbone. Remove the backbone and have it as a top bone? Is that such a thing? No. But this will be expanded upon, made bigger. It will be one way and will allow things to go down. And then I will have a certain space for things to come down, and then they will leave going that way. That also means I need to redesign my big stations. So an entire thing will be devoted to this thing just going like this, going and round and round and round and round we go. And of course it will be added. So it will not have top things here. It will just be coming that way, all of them, maybe 8 of them indeed, coming this way. And then some lines at the bottom will be the ones that I want to leave access down. And yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Do that, introduce modules, and build an SPM. That's one way. That's what I can think. And try to have a rethink about Addons. I will try basically to not have LTN if I play this again, as I said, on YouTube. Or, yeah, no LTN. Definitely no LTN. I want to really try the limit of the stations as the control mechanism. Naming them for the most part the same thing. They're gonna have to be named the same thing. Everything that is an iron, everything that accepts the same thing will be named the same, basically. So that will be the same as any other iron plate receiver. That should be enough for the game, and that should be fine for the game. And have modules, as I said, with beacons. That's what I mean, modules, beaconed blocks. Or not. I'm opening up the discussion basically. What do you want me to do next? This is the end. I failed to get 1000 SPM. Regardless of how much I wanted this to happen, it can't happen. This is just unmanageable. This traffic is unmanageable, and LTN on its own cancels this out, times it out. This still wants to go, but then there's another thing getting sent here and making the problem that much worse. Removing the timeout figure from LTN is not a good idea. It's really not a good idea for other reasons, because you actually need the timeout. It's part of the program as it needs to be working, and it's not. So, with my deepest regrets and my, I don't know, disappointment, let's say, in the best of cases, this needs to end, and it will end. I'm not going to work on this anymore. I will leave this with, there is one reason that I will leave this on my hard drive. It's not going anywhere. Why? Because maybe Uber will want to give me tunnels, bridges, basically bridges, not tunnels. I don't want tunnels. Maybe I want tunnels? I don't know. Maybe tunnels. Whatever. I need a second layer. Just like we have them, express underground belts and all the other types of underground belts, I would like a second layer somehow, bridge or underground for my trains. If I could get that, then this would be possible to work. This could work. But not this on the same level. This cannot work, and I will never design another thing like this ever again. I was proud of this, and for a different scale it would work. It worked for so many episodes until now, but suddenly it has revealed its capability, and capability has been reached, and it is not pretty. All of them are just backed up, and they work so slowly that it's completely... all my production lines have dropped. All of my production lines have dropped. It's very, very bad. Okay, so anyway, that's it. I wish I could have better news for you, and I wish I didn't have to. I enjoyed this run immensely. I learned a lot. I thank you very much for your participation, with comments and with views and with your likes, such as they were. Thank you very much for engaging with me. Thank you very much for being with me on this journey, and I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions about what you would like the next step to be, and we'll have a discussion in the comments. So thank you very much as always, and until next time, keep safe.